Right, what is up guys? Welcome to Barrookie. In today's video, we're going to explore the archer pull-up in our journey to get to the one-arm pull-up. Now, in a previous video, I talked about how the exercise with the cable pulley is the best exercise for the one-arm pull-up, and in my opinion, that still holds true. But going through plateaus, and I plateaued with that exercise, I want to explore other exercises that mimic the one-arm pull-up, such as the archer pull-up, in order to combat some weaknesses in my musculature and hopefully then go back to that one-arm pull-up exercise in order to get better. Whenever I had a plateau with the flat barbell bench press, I always found a variation that mimics the bench press, but that's just slightly different, like a wider grip, a closer grip, maybe a slight incline or decline, maybe some rubber bands. And then I always worked on that, and then I went back to the flat barbell bench press, and I was always able to push through my previous plateau. Now, the archer pull-up. The name comes from the fact that this exercise really looks like you're drawing a bow, but then on a pull-up bar. In order to do the exercise, you need a wide grip, and then you go to one side of your arms. I do these once, one side at a time, and then going to the next in order to combat fatigue from one side to the other and just to focus on that one working side. The idea is why this exercise is easier than the one-arm pull-up is because your straight arm is still helping you into that pull-up, and also there is no rotational aspect, which makes the exercise a lot easier. If you want to progressively overload that exercise, you can do more reps, you can do more sets, but what I like to do is add more weight to my body, because we are trying to get to one-arm pull-up, and the one-arm pull-up is basically like a 1 rep max. So what we want is not reps, not as much endurance, we want strength. And by going heavier, by adding weight to ourselves, we're really getting as much out of this exercise as we can. And that's why I like to go to that 3 to 5 rep range for my pull-ups. That's really my mindset and how I think about this. I did this exercise for about 5 weeks, and I must say I'm not really convinced about its efficacy. Why is that? Well, I told you before that the reason why this exercise is a lot easier is because you don't have the rotational aspect of the one-arm pull-up. And I think this is such an important one, because if you're just trying to hang from a bar with one arm, you will find yourself rotating open so easily. And if we're doing one-arm pull-up training, this is an aspect that we have to incorporate in order to get stronger, because we need to combat that rotational force. Now, that being said, you still have that strength aspect, so you're still having your working arm really needing to work on one side, so you're really engaging your lats, and that's a good thing, but you don't have that rotational aspect, which I'm missing. Also, as it gets harder, you are going to use your other arm a lot more. And that might be good for progressive overload, because if you're using that other arm, you're getting more out of your working arm, where otherwise it wouldn't be able to do anything. And that's cool. But in my opinion, I'm thinking that I'm teaching my body the wrong biomechanics for the one-arm pull-up, and maybe by using that other arm or relying too much on that other arm, I'm doing my body more bad than good. That is just something that I experienced. Maybe you experience this completely different, and I'm really interested to hear about it in the comments down below. Now, I went up to 24 kilos. That was very good. I really could feel my lats engaging, but I don't think this is the exercise to complement the best exercise for the one-arm pull-up. I think I have to say goodbye to that archer pull-up. Is it a completely useless exercise? Of course not. It's a great feat of strength, and you could get something out of it, but if you really want to specifically work for the one-arm pull-up, I don't think it is going to help you that much. Now, that being said, What is my plan going forward? I really want to explore the commando pull-up because the commando pull-up really does have a rotational aspect, and I really think that this is going to be a more valuable exercise for the one-arm pull-up than the archer pull-up. So make sure you're subscribed to see that video coming up. This is my findings about the archer pull-up. Please let me know in the comments down below how you experience this exercise. Do you think that it really is valuable to get to the one-arm pull-up or not? I'm happy to discuss. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. I hope you got something out of it. Let me know in the comments down below, and I guess I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Peace!